Marianah Lourens met Kuns en Vermaak hier op FM. En ons is hier in die klein theater. Yes, Marianah Lourens with art and entertainment. We are in the little theater and I've got some exciting people with me. I have some kids and really they are kids because they're all in school still. Are you all still in school?
Yes, we are.
But not today. You're not in school today because it's holidays, right? And they play the violin. And I have got their tutor, trainer, music teacher, mentor, Maria Botha here. And the last time she was with us was when Karina swam all the way to Bird Island and back. And it was all in aid of, because you have an NPO and it's called, you call yourself Muzukidz.
Yeah, with a Z in the end.
With a Z in the middle and a Z in the end.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with you, Maria. So you can just say a little bit about your venture and adventures, maybe. Lots of adventures.
Yes, Muzukidz, we started Muzukidz in 2015, and I think the most important reason for starting Muzukidz is that being a violin player myself, I always felt it's very unfair that everybody cannot access the incredible privilege of learning to play an instrument. And in my case, of course, it was the violin. And I came back to South Africa after having lived 23 years in France. I came to South Africa and I thought, how can I contribute to make more positive, beautiful people in South Africa? How can we create a generation of incredible adults in South Africa? And I thought giving the possibility to children as young as 2 and 3 and 4 years old, the possibility to access the learning of a musical instrument is just absolutely something I can do because I'm a violinist myself.
It's out the park for me because I admire people who can play the violin. It's not an easy instrument.
No.
And you know, my stepdad could play the violin and no one taught him. And everybody said, wow, how could he do that? You know, how did he ever do that? That's not something, that is a unique talent to be able to play it and never being taught.
Yes, and I think the biggest problem of it is that it's incredibly expensive to pay violin lessons, to buy a violin. It's just sort of a no from the start because of the expense, and you're going to spend so much time doing it, and it's not like you're going to pay for a week and you know how to play the violin. And I just felt it must be accessible to everybody, and I wanted this opportunity also to be accessible to children that would otherwise never have been able to afford the fact
exactly.
So I found these children when they were very young, and I just put a violin in their hands when they came into the school.
And so we started
4 or 5 years
with
old.
you,
Yes.
Indy, because I think you're the shortest one here. And you play the violin. How old are you, Indy?
Now I am 12 years old.
12?
Yes.
And you're playing the violin?
Yes.
Oh my word. So tell me, how do you feel about it? And when that violin was put in your hand the first time, how did you feel?
The first time I had violins in my hand, I was like, I don't know what's going on because I don't even know what's a violin. And I was not focused too well, but I don't know what was a violin. But I felt so confused because it was just a violin on my hand and my shoulder. But I kept playing it and I'm having so much fun and I'm learning new stuff and music. And I love violin because I also love music.
And how old were you when it was put in your hands?
I think I was 5 years old.
5 years old?
Yes.
So now you've already been playing for 7 years?
Yes.
Wow! That's amazing. And then we get to you, Sipe. You are the tallest. Yes. You're the tallest one. How old are you?
I'm 12 also.
You're also 12?
Yes.
Oh my word, it's like chalk and cheese here. The short and the tall. So tell me now, how long have you been playing?
I've also been playing the violin for 7 years.
So you were also that small little girl
Yes.
And do you have to learn notes?
Yes, we do know how to read notes.
Okay, because it's like a piano, except I think it's not as easy as a piano.
It's not.
Because my cousin taught me the notes on a piano, and I still remember them now, and I'm 77 years old. But I can still remember them. So tell me now, how did you feel then?
When it was put in my hand, I was also confused because it was my first time seeing it, and it was like, what is this? What am I going to do with it? Is it a toy or something? Then I saw Maria playing it. I was like, oh, this sounds really nice. Maybe this is what I want to do. Then I kept on. I just loved it. I just gained love for it.
So you keep at it.
Yes.
At it. So one must keep at it. And here we have the middle one of the three mosquitoes. Do you know about the three musketeers? I'll say mosquitoes. Musketeers, because it comes from mosquitoes, because they were quite irritating, those three musketeers. They irritated a lot of people, just like mosquitoes. So the three of you today, you the three musketeers, and it is Tsego. Okay. It's actually like an Afrikaans. I shouldn't have difficulty with it because I'm Afrikaans. So you have also been playing. How old are you?
I was 5 years old when I started playing violin.
Also 5 years old?
Yes.
So that's a chosen age.
I think so because some of our group started at 6 years old.
Okay, but you were also 5.
Yes.
And so how did you feel then?
To tell you how I felt when I started holding a violin, I was like a stubborn child.
Like a stubborn child?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know what is it at first. And when Maria started teaching us lessons, I was saying like, I want to go out. Then I was seeing my friends playing violin. Then I want to come back to Maria, doing that again. And Maria just kept.
First you tried to escape. But then you saw, hey, I can also do this. And you carried on. Good for you. And so you all had to, of course, learn the notes. Because what I like about a violin, you can actually make a tune playing a violin. Now, to me, that is the most difficult thing. So where are you going from here? Because which is almost very close to the Xhosa. Do you guys speak Zulu?
Yes, you can. Yes, just
okay. So, do you speak Xhosa otherwise? What do you speak?
Our home language is Xhosa.
Is Xhosa. So you actually feel quite at home. Yes. All 12 years old.
Yes.
So what comes next?
I think we're going back to Cape Town and we'll start lesson again. And also, if we have the trip again, I think we're going to Joburg.
You're going to Joburg?
Yes.
And where have you been? Everywhere. Where have you been? Who wants to answer?
We've been to Grabo. I think it's Grabo.
Grabo, yeah.
We've been
This is Sipe speaking.
to Grabo. And we've had some concerts in the city hall in Cape Town. And they're very nice. And yes, we're looking forward to go to many places.
You're looking forward. And is the city hall in Cape Town quite a big theatre?
It's very big.
And is it also quite old?
Yes.
Because we were talking about old theatres earlier on. So I would imagine that's quite a grand old theatre in Cape Town, the City Hall.
Yes.
Is it? Yes. So you actually go to school during the term, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And how does it interfere with your school life, the violin playing? So do you want to answer, Indy?
Yes. Actually, it's fine. Me playing violin and also going to school. It's like almost the same thing. Learning schoolwork and learning violin is just the same. And when I get tired, I just go to sleep. Or maybe Maria said I must rest or anything to get.
Maria says you must go rest.
Yes, if you are that tired.
So she's quite kind, hey?
Yes, she's very kind.
Very kind.
Yes.
So you're very, very fond of her. I can see it.
Yes, and she's a brilliant teacher.
She's a brilliant teacher.
Yes, she's the best.
Because I think to be able to just play the violin is quite an amazing thing. To be able to teach it. Wow. Eh? So, Maria, now what took you to France in the first place from South Africa? Because you were born here.
I guess I wanted to travel, and I always felt very close to France, having some ancestors from France. And yeah, I think I had a wonderful violin journey in France. I played in beautiful castles and all these old buildings that we speak about and that we've just spoken about. I think France is full of old cathedrals, old chateaus, old buildings.
Churches.
And I had a wonderful life playing for weddings and playing for events in these old little villages and in the old stones. I must say I miss those old stones here in
because
South
they're
Africa.
like castles.
And I love going back from time to time and play again and go and play in these beautiful ancient courtyards.
Because I mean, I don't know you kids, but when I was still in school, we learned about Napoleon and Josephine and the French history and how unique it was. And you see the pictures of all those stone castles and you think, wow.
Yeah, so violin really made me travel, and I think it's a wonderful tool to make friends, to travel, to go to places where otherwise we would never go to. And violin literally gave that possibility to me to meet incredible people, to travel to many different countries. And I think it just opens up so many possibilities into new places. And if you want to travel and if you want to meet people, then it's a wonderful way also to make friends.
Indeed,
And,
yes.
I think for them,
Contacts.
for them now, they've all auditioned for the Music Academy of the Cape Philharmonic Orchestra, and it's a new platform for them where they're all playing now. All of them succeeded to get into the several orchestras of the Music Academy, and I think the friends that you make in these places are really lifelong friends. I think I've made some of my best friends in orchestras, and it just sort of gives you that possibility to communicate and to mix and mingle with so many people from so many different backgrounds.
And Sergio, now you, thinking about that, being in the big orchestra, and your family, how do they feel about it?
My mother is so happy and proud of me.
They don't have a problem with you.
No, because my mother also played an instrument.
Oh, what did your mom play?
Piano.
So you've got an ear for music already. So it's in the genes. In your genes. I see you wearing them. So you are in what grade now?
Grade 7.
Okay, so next year is grade 8. So it's going to be a lot more work at school and a lot more music in the big orchestra. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, you ready. Okay, and Indy, are you ready?
Yes.
How does your family?
Actually, my mother and my family is okay with it. Every time my mother sees a video of us playing in the orchestra, she's so happy and smiles and dances because we play so nicely. And sometimes when I practice my violin at home, my mother would say that everybody must be quiet because I'm playing and must not watch or turn down the volume of the TV because I'm practicing.
So they're very supportive.
Yes.
Yeah, very supportive. And Sipe?
My mother is very supportive of the violin. She loves the violin and she loves seeing me playing the violin. And since the violin makes me very happy, she loves it. And yes, my family they also love the violin and they think it's a very good instrument.
And are you also going to high school next year?
Yes, I am.
And you?
No.
No, aren't you? Indy? No. Are you still in grade?
6.
So you've still got another year of loafing.
Yes.
No, I'm only joking. It's not a joke being in grade 7. I'm sure they can tell you. Yeah, but they're going to help you. They're going to help you next year. Get there. So the thing is that people can get hold of you because this is a non-profit organization and you are looking for help wherever you can find it. Right?
Yes.
So let's see how they can get hold of you. Because somebody even said TikTok, yeah.
Yes. TikTok.
Yes.
Now, Muzukidz,
So
Muzukidz, we've got a Facebook page under Muzukidz, Muzukidz.
Okay, so it's not like you spell music, it's M-U-Z.
Yes.
UKIDZ. So there's 2 Z's in it and 2 U's, not an I in the beginning.
And we're also on Instagram.
And on Instagram, so it's Muzukidz.
And we've got a website
TikTok.
where you can see a lot of videos as well of them playing. Muzukidz.co.za.
So if you type in Muzukidz, like MUZUKIDZ,
Yes.
Z is the end. Remember that, because otherwise you get to another part of the world's music kids, and we don't want that. We want Muzukidz, and they're from Cape Town.
Yes.
And we've got the Muzukidz in
In
Yes,
Kabeja. I know, I saw
yes, that's why we're here.
Robin Lovemore story.
That's right. Robin Lovemore, yes.
Because
And
Lovemores are very, very old family in PE, and we all know the Lovemores.
yes, and we've got a second permanent teacher now that also comes from Cape Town, and she's also from the Eastern Cape.
Okay.
She's originates from here, Nuluvuyo.
Fabulous.
Yes, her maiden name is Nuluvuyo Nteta. She's also here full time now.
Okay.
Yes, teaching all the little children coming from all over.
Now see, if you
All
want to
the
learn to play
locations.
violin, you're in good company. And I want to say that we've got like about 2 minutes left. So I want a quick word from each one of you. Maria, you start. Or maybe you should end. I'm going to let Indy start. A last word that you want to leave with them, to encourage them to contact you, support you, whatever.
I just want to say that please contact us so everybody can know us and see how nice the violin sounds. Because some of the people don't know how a violin sounds like, so can also know how a violin is and how we play and how we love it and how.
Thank you, Indy.
Yes,
and of course, they can learn to play the violin
Yes.
as well. Sipe?
Please contact us so that you can see how nice we play, and please help any way you can. We will appreciate your help.
And to learn the violin yourself. Yes.
It's a very nice instrument. It's excellent. It's perfect. I don't know how to describe it. It's just
You can't go wrong. Hey, what do you say, Jeff?
I have 3 words to say. Music is magic.
Music is magic. Absolutely. And that's what you leave us with. Thank you, Tebo. And now, Teho.
Yes.
I must get it right. And Maria?
Yes, when I see the impact of music on the lives of this first group that started in 2015, then I think I would love to see more and more children being able to get this incredible privilege, because the impact is enormous. And I think their lives is full of energy and positive outcome, and that's what we want to give to all
And
children
they can
from all backgrounds.
join at any age if they want to learn the piano. The violin, obviously those who know the piano already has got an advantage. Yes, I think so. But if you want to learn to play the violin, go Muzukidz. MUZUKIDZ. 2 Z's in it. MUZUKIDZ again.
Yes.
And Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the webpage also just www.muzukidz.co.za. So thank you so much for coming. It's been such a pleasure, and we are going to look out for the next visit. It's been such a pleasure having you here in Kabeja. You say it so nicely. And welcome. And again, bon voyage as well for the other adventures to the rest of the world.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming and for being here with us. So it's time for me, Marianah Lourens, and Art and Entertainment to say goodbye. Ja, Marianah Lourens, wat nou moet groet met Kuns en Vermaak. Arrivederci!